Okay, occurrence of 13th group elements completed. Now I am going to discuss about the variation of properties. Okay, in that 13th group elements, different variation properties is there. Okay, now I am going to discuss about their properties. Okay, boron is a non-metal. Already we know boron is a non-metal. Aluminium, gallium, indium and thallium are metals. Okay, in that 13th group elements, boron is a non-metal and aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium are metals. Variation of properties. Variation of properties. 13th group elements properties. Okay, now here boron. First element in the 13th group element, boron. Boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium. Okay, in that elements, which is a metal, which is a non-metal? Boron is a non-metal. Boron is a non-metal. Okay, boron is a non-metal. Which are the metals? Aluminium is a metal. Gallium is a metal. Aluminium, gallium, indium, iron, indium and thallium. What is the formula symbol of thallium? Tl. These are the metals. These are the metals. Okay. In 13th group elements, only boron is a non-metal. Remaining is a metals. Aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium are metals. Then order of atomic radius. Atomic radius. Already in the 8th class also we are discussed atomic radius. From the top to bottom, atomic radius will be increases. Okay, atomic size or atomic radius. What is the radius? The distance between the center of the atom. For suppose this is the atom. Okay, this is the center. Center is a nucleus. The distance between the center of the atom to the outermost shell, that is called radius. Radius is indicated by small r. Okay, the half of the distance between the center of the atom to the outermost shell, that is called radius. Okay, this is already you know the radius. Okay, what about the radius, atomic radius or size in the group? In the group it will be increased from boron to thallium. Boron to thallium it is increased. Atomic radius, order of atomic radius. Order of atomic radius. Order of atomic radius will be increased from boron to boron, gallium, Ga, gallium, aluminium, Al, aluminium, boron, gallium, aluminium, after that indium, thallium, indium, thallium. This is the order of atomic radius. Okay, which element having the more atomic radius? Thallium having more atomic radius than indium, then aluminium, then gallium, then boron. Okay, now atomic radius increases suddenly from boron to aluminium. This is due to the greater screening effect of electrons present in the penultimate shell. Okay, atomic radius suddenly increases from boron to aluminium. Okay, atomic radius suddenly increases from boron to aluminium. What is the reason why it is increasing suddenly? Because of this is due to the greater screening effect of electrons present in the penultimate shell. Already we are discussed in the last class penultimate shell. Okay, in the penultimate shell electrons is there. Okay, so due to that electrons greater screening effect is there. What is the screening effect? Screening effect means nucleus attraction forces will be decreased on the valency shell. Why? Because internal shells, that means penultimate shell electrons, they are act as a shield. That nuclear force they will stop the internal shell electrons. Okay, in penultimate shell means before the valency shell or before the ultimate shell. that is called penultimate shell. Okay, in the penultimate shell, electrons nucleus attraction forces will be decreased by the penultimate electrons. That's why it is act as a screen. Okay, next point, atomic radius increases suddenly where to where? From boron to aluminium. Okay, atomic radius increases suddenly from boron to aluminium, B to Al. Okay, what is the reason? This is due to the greater screening effect. This is the greater screening effect. This is the due to the greater screening effect of electrons present in the penultimate shell. Penultimate shell. Okay, now here, for suppose this is the atom, this is a valency shell. Okay, this is the valency shell, this is the penultimate shell. Okay, so penultimate shell also electrons is there, and valency shell also electrons is there. Inner shell, first shell also electron, first shell, second shell, third shell. For suppose this atom having the 3 shells. Okay, so this is a valency shell, this is a penultimate. V means valency, P means penultimate shell. Okay, V valency, P penultimate shell. Okay, penultimate shell electrons is there. This is a nucleus. Nucleus attraction force will be decreased on the valency shell due to the penultimate shell electrons. Penultimate shell electrons, they are act as a shield. Okay, that is called screening effect. How can we define the screening effect? The penultimate shell electrons are the nucleus attraction forces will be decreased on the valency shell electrons due to the penultimate shell electrons. The penultimate shell electrons are act as a shield. That is called screening effect. Okay, did you understand the screening effect? This is about the screening effect. Now, the atomic radii of gallium is less than aluminium. Okay, atomic radius generally, when we are talking about the atomic radius, generally from boron to thallium, it will be increased. Boron to aluminium suddenly will be increased due to the screening effect of penultimate shell electrons. Okay, up to here clear. And next point, after boron to aluminium, after that the atomic radii of gallium is less than aluminium. Atomic radius of gallium is less than the aluminium. This is because of the poor shielding effect of d electrons in gallium. Okay, if we increasing for suppose increasing atomic number of shells also increasing, number of electrons also will be increased. Atomic number increases means electrons will be increases. Okay, first for suppose s orbital will be filled, after that p orbital, after that d orbital. Okay, gallium having the d orbital, in d orbital electrons is there. Why? Because atomic number is more. So okay, so boron, gallium and aluminium, here once you have to check the gallium and aluminium. Actually order is a boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium, but atomic radii of gallium and aluminium is different. First gallium is there, after that aluminium is there. Did you observe this variation? Okay, so why this gallium is less than the aluminium? What is the reason? The atomic radii of gallium is less than aluminium. This is because the poor shielding effect of d electrons in gallium. In gallium, d electrons is there, but that is not that much attract the nucleus attraction on valency electrons. That's why it is a less than aluminium, due to the poor shielding effect of d electron. Already shielding effect or screening effect, both are same. Screening effect and shielding effect, both are same. Okay. In the boron to aluminium, greater screening effect is there, but in the gallium is less than aluminium. Here, atomic radii, poor shielding effect. One is a greater screening effect, one is a poor shielding effect. Why it is having poor shielding effect means due to the d electron. D electron in d orbital electron not that much capacity to the stop the nucleus attraction force. So that is the reason. Okay, now next point. What is the next point? The atomic radii of gallium is less than aluminium. The atomic radii of gallium is less than aluminium. This is because of the poor shielding effect. This is because of the poor shielding effect of d electrons in gallium. Okay, this is because of the poor shielding effect of d electrons in gallium. So that is the reason. And the next point, these elements are less electropositive than S black elements due to smaller size and high ionization energies. Okay, if we compare the S black elements, if we compare the electropositive nature with S black elements, so these elements are less electropositive than S black elements due to smaller size and high ionization energies. These elements are less electropositive than S black elements. Due to smaller size and high ionization energies Okay, IONIS or Z also we have to write ionization energies. Okay, so these elements are less electropositive than S black elements due to smaller size. Why it is having less electropositive? Because of small size and high ionization energy. Okay, and next point is, and density increases from boron to thallium, TL. Okay, density increases from boron to thallium. That means boron to gallium, aluminium, indium, thallium. Last element is a thallium. So boron to thallium density will be increases. The melting points and boiling points of 30A group elements or 13th group elements do not show any regular trend. This is due to the difference in their crystal structures. Melting and boiling points. Okay. So what is the melting and boiling points? How it is? The melting points and boiling points of 30A group elements do not show any regular trend. This is due to the difference in their crystal structure. They are having the difference in the they did not show the any regular trend. Regular trend means from top to bottom. Okay, so they did not show. This is due to the difference in their crystal structure. Due to the crystal structure difference, they did not show any trend, regular trend. Regular trend means from top to bottom increases, means that is called regular trend. But it is reverse. From the bottom to top it will be more. Okay, I will show the melting and boiling points. Melting point. MP means melting points. Okay, melting points order. Melting point order is a boron, aluminium, thallium, indium and gallium. Okay, this is a melting points order. And a boiling point order, BP order. BP order. Okay, BP means boiling points. Boron, aluminium and indium and gallium and thallium. This orders is important. Once you have to see, first highest melting point is the boron, then after aluminium, then after thallium. Thallium is the last element, but it is having the compare than indium and gallium, it is having more melting point. After that indium, after that last is a gallium. That means in the melting points, gallium having the less melting point and boron having the more melting point. In the same way, boiling point, boron having the more boiling point, boron having the more melting point and more boiling point. Then after aluminium, then after indium, then after gallium, then after thallium. Okay, aluminium, gallium, aluminium, indium, gallium, thallium. This is the orders. Why it is having the this order? Because of reason, because of due to the difference in their crystal structure. These orders are because these orders are because what is the reason? Difference in their crystal structure. Difference in their crystal structure. Difference in their crystal structure. Melting point of gallium is very low because it contains Ga2 molecule, gallium 2 molecule. Okay, melting point of gallium, here see, melting point of gallium is very low. Gallium is very low because what is the reason? It contains Ga2 molecule, diatomic molecule. It contains diatomic molecule. Ga2, 2 means diatomic. Melting point of gallium is very low because of it contains Ga2 molecule, diatomic molecule. That's why it is having the very low melting point. Boron has high melting point because it exists as a gained covalent polymer both in liquid and solid state. Boron has a high melting point because what is the reason? It exists as a gained covalent polymer. It is exists as a covalent polymer. In the already we have discussed about the types of bond, covalent bond and what is that, hydrogen bond. In the chemical bonding we are discussed in the last year. Okay, boron has high melting point because it exists as a gained covalent polymer. Okay, both in liquid and solid state, both in liquid and solid state, both in liquid and solid state. Okay, gallium exists as a liquid between 29 degrees Celsius and 2000 degrees Celsius. So gallium is used in high temperature thermometry. Okay, so these are the variation of properties. Remaining variations also there, oxidation states and something. We will discuss in the next class that remaining variations. Okay, and I will send the one tabular column, two tabular columns I will send. One is occurrence of metals and another one is name of mineral and formula. Name of minerals and their formulas I will send. Okay, so which is the most abundant metal in earth crust? Aluminium is the most abundant metal. Okay, which is the most abundant element? Oxygen. Element is different and metal is different. If they are asking the question which is the most abundant metal, means aluminium. If they are asking the question most abundant element means oxygen, metal means aluminium. Okay.